ki, Shiva Baba ki, Rupa Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Krishna Naram Sevam Naramatam Yudhim Sarasvati Vyasam Takodaya Purivaya Nastapesu Avadresu Vitam Bhagavatam Bhagavati Yutana Sloke Bhakti Bhagavati Naistuti. Today from srimad-bhagavatam, 10th canto, part 2, chapter 20, text number
saya tak besar sih pagi. Saya tak besar bagi saya dalam program. Yang
Thank you.
ada apa ni dah sesi satu.
Everyone, if you want, you can repeat after me. Dadi udana Samayikam Silayam Salilam Pike Sambodhaniyaya Bubuje Yopai Sangkar Saranggita Dadi udanam samanitam Silayam Salilam Pike Sambojani yoye bubuje Yopai Sangkar Saranggita Dadi udanam samanitam Silayam Salilam Pike Sambojani yoye bubuje Yopai Sangkar Saranggita Dadi udanam samanitam Silayam Salilam Pike Sambojani yoye bubuje Yopai Sangkar Saranggita
Jadi udanam samanitam Silayam salilan tike Sambojani air bubuji Yopai Sangkar Sanandita Jadi udanam samanitam Silayam salilan tike Sambojani air bubuji Yopai Sangkar Sanandita
Dadi udanam boiled rice mixed with yogurt. Samanitam Silayam on a stone Salila Antike near the water Sambojani who would take meals with him? Ubujin, he ate, Gopa eat, together with the cowherd boys. Sankarsana Abhita, in the company of Lord Balaram. Translation. Lord Krishna would take his meal on boiled rice and yogurt. From home, in the company of Lord Sankarsana and the cowherd boys who regularly ate with him. They would all sit down to eat on a large stone near the water. I will read the text 30th and 31st. Sarvalopari Sandishya Sarvato Tiksanam Tiktam Visam Vatsataram Yasya Pudovara Shrama Pravit Siyam Chatam Viksham Sarvata Suttamaha Bhagavad Pujayam Khatri Atmasakti Upabhinitam Sarvata grassy patch Upari upon Sandishya sitting Sarvata who were grazing Nirita close Exam their eyes Tiktam satisfied Visam the wolves Vatsataram the cows Raha the cows, Cha and Swa their own, Udara of the milk cows, Vana by the way, Shuma, Fatik, Ravid of the rainy season, Shriyam the offerings, Cha and Tam the Diksha seeing, Sarvatala always, Sukha pleasure, Abraham giving, Bhagavan the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Ujaya Vijayam Chakre honored Atmasakti from his internal potency. Upabhinitam expanded. Translation. Lord Krishna watched the contented wolves, cows, and cows sitting on the green grass and grazing with closed eyes. And he saw that the cows were tired from the burden of their heavy milk cans. Thus, observing the beauty and opulence of the Vrindavan's rainy season, a perennial source of great happiness, the Lord offered all respect to that season, which was expanded from his own internal potency. Perfect. The lush beauty of the rainy season in Vrindavan is meant to enhance the pleasure pastimes of Sri Krishna. Thus, to set the scene for the Lord's own affairs, his internal potency makes all the arrangements described in this chapter. Om Ayana Yasya Narayana Sakaya Chashuramudayena Shaswani Sivadena Itaitanya Ovisa Stapitanya Bhutale Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And let's please so I can speak something that can please our Lord and purify all of us. Thank you. So, text 21. It says that Krishna usually eat on a large stone near the water. So the whole propensity natin to have picnic near the water. Now we know where it comes from. Right? Everybody likes to go to the beach, to the swimming pool, and just a few days ago to the hot springs. Because It is in our Lord. It is inherent or natural saya. So it is also innate in us, or we are born with this propensity. Because after we all are part and parcel of the Lord. So in past times, naturally it is also innate, or we are born with it. Like when I was young, I used to love to swim. I would spend hours and hours on the swim. And when I came to Christian practices, I encountered the Jalan Festival of Radha and Krishna. So I understood that, this is where it came from. And even when it comes to hanging out with our friends, Krishna is doing this all the time. He's hanging out, having a good time with his childhood boyfriends. So that's why it is also inborn with us to hang out with our friends. And it would someday be nice to look forward to, if we have enough punya, heaps and heaps of punya, to be able to join the Lord in this pastime in innumerable universes. So, in a way, this lectures, this is like a window, a glimpse of what is going on in the spiritual world. That is something to look forward to. When we were young, we had no problems. We had no vice. We had no worries about bills to pay. We have no worries about being sick, children to feed or to send to school. Our very existence is just to have fun. And this is what Krishna is exhibiting in his childhood boyfriends. And so, one time when I was in Krishna Balaram, a sannyasi gave a lecture, and he explained that this human life is not only an opportunity to get to know the Lord, to prepare to go back, but it's actually an invitation. This is an RSVP, being in the human form of life. In any other species, our 8,400,000 species that we have, cannot prepare for this, to answer this invitation. But we, on the other hand, we are equipped. And then he went on to explain that sometimes when Krishna is calling the cows, and they are supposed to go back to the palace or the lives, Krishna will call his cows by their names. And he knows how many cows he has. Krishna is the first mathematician. Did you know that? Krishna is the first mathematician. He invented the first calculator. Yeah, right. Calculator. So Krishna can count the cows with his calculator. So, if he is calling his cows by the name and they don't respond, Krishna will usually resolve to call them with his flute. He will sound his flute. And most of the time, you see the cows' ears, they're always attentive. They're like fine-tuning to something. Always flipping around for music. So, that's how Krishna would call back the cows. It's time to go back. But sometimes the cows are busy. It's nice to sometimes just hang out and watch the cows eat. They're very peaceful. Sometimes they just close their eyes, like it says here, with their eyes closed, watching, just very peacefully chilling. Compared to the carnivores when they're eating together, they're always fighting. Even at the time of a supposedly peaceful meal, they would fight over a piece of, even if it's a big meal, they would still fight over it. So this tells us something, right? That if you are a carnivore, if you are violating the law of God, then you cannot have peace of mind. You can have inner peace, and when you are obeying the laws of God, you can have inner peace. So, when the cows do not respond to the food, if they don't respond to their names, then Krishna will call up them by the food. If that doesn't work, Krishna will take out the horn, the bull horn, which is much louder. The cows would, sometimes they would respond, not all of them, but eventually, when still they don't respond, Krishna would resort to his last thing to do. He would take out the stick and chase the cows. Most people in Vrindavan have a stick, right? Do you have a stick when you have it? Me too. I don't carry a stick. Sometimes my classmate would ask me, "Where's your stick?" I would say, "I'm the stick." "What's your weapon?" "I'm the weapon." Yes, those people, they are afraid of monkeys. Monkeys will harass you. But not me. Fortunate. I guess monkeys are like dogs. They can smell the fear. I was told that if you are scared, your fear comes out of the back of your neck, of your ear, and they can smell it. So when they do, then they have control of you. So if you have no fear, then they don't bother you. Just like the yogis up in the mountains, they have no fear of other creatures, wild animals like bears, panthers, snakes. They would live in the cave with them. So, going back to asking the cows to go back home, this is like an analogy for us people. Paano gusto mo bumalik? How would you like to go back home, back to Godhead? When Krishna is calling you by your name, very nice. Or would you have him laying the flute for you to call you back with some sweet melody? Or would you rather have the bull horn? And eventually, Krishna will chase you with a stick. And you know what the stick signifies, right? Stick is a symbol for ouch. So, catastrophe comes. Earthquake, tsunami, fire, you name it, we got it. Recently, COVID. Before that, there was AIDS, HIV. Until now, they didn't find a solution to them. This is the stick. Or as in the expression of the American expression, you get the end, the wrong end of the stick. Because you will be the one to be hit with the stick. So, dapat you should be smart to abide and obey, since we already know what to do, what not to do, and how to go about in doing them. Srila Prabhupada clearly delineated, malinaw na malinaw yan, ininatala sa atin, how to go about in going back home, back to that heaven. Follow the four regulative principles. Do not try to break them or become a lawyer by doing, like near beer or what do you call it? No caffeine coffee or no caffeine tea. You're trying to be a lawyer. I'm trying to outsmart the rules. No, do not try to circumambulate the law. It's there for a reason. It's for your own good. Just follow it. And of course, the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Alright, we got 8 minutes. If anybody has anything to share, we'd like to hear it. If anybody has a question, I'll try to answer. If I can't, we have a pandit with us who will answer it. Baka may gusto kong issue. Kung meron kang tanong, try to answer as you wish. Walang tono naman. Puro satisfied customer. Acha. Pag English, acha. Very nice. You have anything? You have anything to share or to ask? Clarify? So here, yung milk ng mga baka, in Vrindavan, you never fall short of it. Actually, sa tindahan, every 3 days, balik na. May expiration siya, 3 to 4 days na fresh milk from Goshala. Hindi powdered milk, hindi skimmed milk, hindi processed. Basta siya, talaga fresh from Goshala. Yung isang pack of 500 grams, nabibili ko siya ng 34 rupees yung pinakamahal. Yung pinakamahal, 31 rupees. Fresh milk. Tapos, yung iba, they warm it up to sterilize more. Ako hindi, direct. From the fridge to the belly. Natanong ako naman yung classmate ko, you don't need to warm it up. Krishna says he is the fire of digestion. So when he gets down there, it gets warm up. And they were like, you are so surrendered. No. I just know. I'm just lazy. I don't want to warm. No need to warm it up. Krishna will warm it up. He says in Bhagavad Gita, I am the fire in digestion. So no need to use an ordinary fire. Krishna's in there. He will warm it up. So, yeah, when it comes to milk, dito sa atin, powdered milk or filled milk or skimmed milk and may sustansya. So many processed milk. But there, if you want, you can even buy cheaper. You can buy by the liter, fresh. Talagang aanihin. Or when I was in Nepal, I was getting my fresh milk every morning, free, fresh, from the cows. We have a neighbor, they are devotees, and they saw me every morning. I will walk to the highway about 1 hour, then I will buy milk, fresh milk, and walk. So one day, they decided, Prabhuji, you need not buy. We have cow. We give you milk every day. Oh, no, I cannot take service from you. No, please. It's for our own advancement. If that's the case, then yeah, no problem. Yung mga pakabait ng mga tao, they're very pious. So every day I would get the milk, and then my friends in Janapura, they would keep the milk, offer it, and then during breakfast, I get to have it. They always put turmeric and gur. Remember gur? Yung ano siya sa atin sa Pilipinas is like latik. Latik. So cubes na puro brown sugar. So when I was in Nepal, it was my favorite dessert because most places in Nepal they serve very spicy food. I find it difficult to eat without the gur. Gur, please, gur. Then like, woo, thank you, Krishna. So even if the food is so spicy, Krishna will send something as a solution. So in every problem there is a solution. And Krishna is so kind that he is always providing answers to all your questions. Sometimes when we are in confusion, we don't know what to do. This happens to even devotees. So the best solution, really, my Guru Maharaj used to say, is this to chant. And the answers will come to you. Because Krishna answers us in 3 ways. Once you need something or you have a question, he would respond right away. Krishna, I need this, and he provides right away. The second type of answer he would give us is, he will not give it to you right away. He would say, wait one moment. After all, he has a different time than we do. And then in the third type of way he responds is when we want something, we think we need something. Krishna would say, wait, I have something better. So he never says no to us. One time I heard a priest made his prayers, and he says, I prayed to the Lord for intelligence, and the Lord gave me problems to solve. And I prayed to the Lord for strength, and he gave me difficulties to overcome. I prayed to the Lord for courage, and he gave me tests. And then I prayed for help from the Lord, and he gave me people to help. So yes, the Lord did not give me what I want, but he gave me what I needed. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Can I wrap up? Anybody got any concern? We're good? Acha? Okay. Thank you for tolerating me. Please forgive me for my offenses. Grant that I srimad-bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, ikaw.
Post na lang.
Asan mo?
Liya doon doon.
Wala akong hindi ko alam. Yung tulasi na at mamatay na. Ano pa yung